Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Mic check, mic check. Hello, hello. How we doing, Green Gang? What's going on? Happy Monday. Monday, Monday, Monday. No football Monday either. Good Lord. No more football on Monday. Except for next week, we got football on Monday. But not today. Anyway. Motherfucking Monday, gang. We're gonna build a zoo today. That is the plan. That is the plan. We building a fucking zoo, baby. Let's go. Y'all know what motherfucking time it is. Mark Teskey, how you feeling? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you coming through. What's up? We're going to start all career. Got to do a little tutorial here. Gonna teach us how to build a zoo. Starting anew, being the good one, house, and medium is our level. Okay, let's roll. I was feeling, man. I got to fluff the beard a little bit. Fluff the beard, a little beard fluffing. Oh, I can switch it. I leave it on medium. There. Why not, right? What are you playing? Damn it, I put it on medium. So let's go. I see Kyler in the building already. Let's go. Kyler over on Twitch. Hello, Rourke. What's going on the Facebook, man? What's up, gang? How we doing? Make sure you guys are slapping them reactions on the respective platforms. You know what it is, man? All them reactions go a long, long way, man. Perfect. Hopping in on Zoom. I'll be Tigner with a follow, man. Welcome, Robbie Tigner, back.
I have a habit of slipping back into the Planko language.
Yes, phone popped up, propped up, ready to roll, man. What's going on? Zombie Zoo would be tight. Make a zombie zoo?
The only person who calls me Bernard is my wife.
Scary, huh?
And even then, only when I've tracked elephant dung into the carpet.
Like a Halloween theme? I like it. I like your thoughts.
I own several zoos, but I always like to show people the ropes here at my home. This is the first zoo I ever opened, and a source of great pride for me. And prides, thanks to a lion breeding program we ran in the 80s.
Murray.
But we're in the middle of a big renovation, and that's where you come in. Sadly, our old contractor had to retire after developing a fur allergy. Poor devil kept sneezing his dentures into the lion habitat. So, it's up to you to finish everything off.
Tim Littlefield in the building. What's up, Tim, man? How you doing, bro?
I'm completely throwing you in at the deep end. My head keeper, Nancy Jones, will be lending a
hair today, man.
Oh, she's a hard worker, and she'll
Windbeard.
expect you to be too. But I'm sure you'll get along like a house on fire, or even better, one that isn't on fire. Less shouting that way.
Beautiful. Less shouting that way. We love it, man. We're building a zoo today, gang. Building a motherfucking
Hello
zoo.
there. From that
How many of you guys at home wanted to build a zoo?
Guessing you're Bernie's
wanted to.
new hire.
Maybe didn't want to.
Good. Now, I hope you're ready to ditch your diploma because we're about to get really hands-on.
Can you imagine
But
owning this
before
zoo?
we begin the real work,
Tell people
how
to
about
fucking
we
pick up after
familiarize you with the zoo by learning how to fly
man.
around it and visiting some of our beautiful animals.
Okay, we're going to learn how to fly around the zoo, man. We're going to explore the zoo. We're going to locate the grizzly bears. All right, just like any other game. Damn.
Did you know that grizzly bears, also known as Ursus arctos horribilis, can hibernate for up to 7 months a year? But then again, given the chance, I think a lot of people would do that too.
Yeah, I'm with that. Enter grizzly bear animal camera. You do that. That'll be a hot big toggle. There it is. Game. How about I enter the grizzly bear animal? Enter the goddamn camera.
is where you can find out all kinds of information about your animal. The most important thing being its overall welfare.
Oh, God, right at the bear's ass. Come on. Damn, man. Okay, move that around. It's a bear. It's a bear, y'all. Sorry. Sorry, chat. Oh, shit. I just got the bare ass right there, right here on stream live.
This is a fantastic way to get a close look at your animals. Okay, when you're ready, let's pop over to the other side of the zoo. And
oh boy, Justin Mine, Chris Putty both coming through, man. Slapping them reactions for us. Chat, let's go, man. How you doing? Holy shit. Tim Littlefield liking the share, man. Mr. Tim, good evening. Hello, gang. Good lord. Got y'all fucking looking at bare asses. Woo, there it is. It's fluffy butt though. At least it's a fluffy butt, and it's not like a you call it, not like a horse. Okay, locate the West African lion habitat. That's going to be over here. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Bear. Look at this. Justin Mayan, Princess Sugar, and Robbie motherfucking Tigna. Robbie, welcome back. Welcome back. Locate the West African lion habitat. That's right here. Located.
Panthera Leo.
Locate the empty
West
habitat.
African lion to you and me. Lions are the most social of the big cats, and there can be as many as 40 lions in a pride. Although prides of that size are pretty rare. As Bernie would say, those lions are awesome.
Yeah, the lions are awesome.
I handle the training.
Kyler in the building. What's up, Kyler? Hello again, my friend.
We get started on those objectives. Come on, let's head over to an empty habitat and see what needs doing there.
All right, let's check it out. We got an empty little pen over here. Located.
As you can see, it's a lovely space for animals, but it's
adopt and place 2 new common warthogs.
Well, 2
I gotta wait for her to talk.
Warthogs. So I'd like you to adopt a pair of them. To adopt animals, we need to open the animal market, which is in the animal trading section. There we are. A pair of perfectly splendid warthogs for our zoo. Just select them and choose Adopt. Normally, the animal exchange would be full of animals, but I've emptied out the market while you learn how it works. The last thing I need is you accidentally
and then send it to the zoo. We got this. We got this. I like it that I'm kind of familiar with these types of games in some sort of aspects, and like a lot of it's the same with the like fucking coaster one that we played the other day.
So how about you move them into their new home?
In a better way.
When you ask for an animal to be moved into a habitat, your caretakers will go to the trade center, collect your animal, and deliver them to your selected habitat. I've marked the trade center's location, so let's go and watch the caretakers in action.
What up, Matt? How we doing? How we doing, man? We're building a zoo today, man. We are building a zoo. We are playing Planet Zoo. Gotta locate the Animal Trade Center. That should be. Gotta be a building. There it is. It's lit up for me. That.
Well, as you can see, those caretakers don't hang about. They'll move those animals to their destination as fast as possible. Of course, normally we'd have to place the animals into quarantine before moving them into a habitat. But I am assured by a person of good
standing. Hell yeah, man. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. We did Planet Coaster the other day. That was fun. Now we're doing Planet Zoo.
Get the warthog's habitat finished up.
Oh, man, we all about them simulation games these days.
Each animal in the zoo has an overall welfare statistic. Basically how
always been, but we're really, of course, man. Yeah, we're Sims kids for fucking 100%. But I'm saying, like,
social health,
you know, been
and
fucking playing a lot of them lately, so
luckily, if
loving
you
it.
select an animal,
What the fuck she's talking about? I should probably be listening.
Which we saw earlier, where you can see how they're doing. That way, you'll know exactly what areas need to be addressed. Don't worry if that's a lot to remember. You can always check the Zoopedia for more information.
All right, so we got to add a feeding station, add a water station, and add
Let's
weight
start by
enrichment.
making sure we're taking care of the warthog's nutrition welfare. To do this, we'll need to place a food station and a drinking station. Now, each animal requires a different type of feeding station.
Yeah,
and for the warthogs, it's a small feeding trough. So let's add one of those and a water bowl.
Back in here. Habitat. Easy enough. Food trough small. You want to put it right in the middle for him? Bam! There you go. Water station's next. Go back to the menu. D-pad. Yeah. Beds, shelters, heaters. Food and water. Heating water. I need just a water dish. Church water bowl. We'll put that a little bit further away.
Animals also require stimulation to keep them happy.
Right, yes, absolutely. Just had a big storm yesterday. Pretty much everything was shut down, man. I bet.
That bath will count towards
How many inches
specifically
did y'all get down there, man? That's weight enrichment. Oh, a little mud bath. $100 mud bath. Oh, they'll love it. Where should we put the mud? Where people can see it, of course. Right, is that a rock? Rock. The bath right here, folks. Oh. Right here. Right, on the other side of those rocks, a little foliage around the side.
Now, our contractor had
foliage.
to hurry, so this place is in a fair
little foliage.
state. Unfinished thingamajigs
Foliage.
and sits all over the shop. But the first thing we need to finish is the ostrich habitat.
That furnage.
It's over near the hippos.
The ferns. There's a little furnage around the side, okay? Put it next to the rocks. Mud pit. And a little furnage. Not furniture. Don't get confused, man. This is furnage. We'll locate the highlighted area now. Found it.
Oh, before we actually
Sprinkle.
start building our ostrich habitat, let's pause time for a moment.
5 inches and a quarter inch before the snow. Oh boy. 5 inches is all right. Can imagine out your way, definitely enough to shut down the town. You know what I'm saying? But around here, that's just another fucking Tuesday. With that quarter inch of ice beforehand, ooh, that's nasty. That's real nasty. That shit will fuck some stuff up. Big time. Big time, big time. Alright, what do we gotta do? Complete the common ostrich habitat. Pause time.
That's
Pause.
more like it.
Easy.
A quick break. Sometimes it's a good idea to pause the game whilst you're doing something which requires your concentration, because it'll stop the zoo spinning out of control while you're looking the other way. Let's keep the game paused while we get this ostrich habitat built.
Good call.
Job
Nancy,
number
great
one
call. That's a
here
good
is to
tip.
add a habitat gate before we
Quarter
complete
inch
the
of ice.
area.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Every
saying, man. That
habitat
ice.
needs a habitat gate.
Woo.
After all, how else would the keepers get in and out? Just make sure it's hooked up to the path so the keepers can reach it.
That gate. Connected to the paths where they can reach. Okay. Damn, northern Missouri got a little over a foot of snow. Holy shit. Side placement area. What you want to place it? Area. Edit barrier. Gate. Right here. Yeah. I bet you lose at building a zoo too, man. Fuck you, Rick. You son of a bitch. Really are an asshole, you know? Appreciate the like on the stream. You are a fucking asshole. How do I place? I mean, I can't figure out how to place a fucking gate, so. I mean, you might be right. Do it now. Oh. You can select all. Holy shit. How big's the gate gotta be? Get that big of a gate? Make it a gate now. Habitat gate. There it is. What the fuck? You just need the right bumper over and fucking look around. Son of a bitch. Constructed. Constructed. Fuck. With the obstructions. Oh, there it goes.
Right. Let's complete the perimeter barrier so we can adopt us some ostriches. I've marked out an area for you to use, so I'd like you to finish off the perimeter using the brick barrier.
Okay, cool.
Good work.
Damn.
Remember, before you
got it figured out. Hell yeah.
Habitat, it has to have a
Not shabby. I got this.
Barrier.
Justin Exotic over here. That's right, baby.
Noticed that guests can't actually see into this habitat.
Tiger Green in the building.
At least not without a stepladder. But seeing as they're
banned, Green Tiger.
I'd like you to select a piece of barrier and swap out the brick for a glass
Green Tiger.
barrier so the guests can see in.
You just call me Tiger for short if you like. Fred in the building with a like and a share. Mr. Fred, thank you. Appreciate you. Rick as well. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the like. Let's go. Let's go. Tyler, if you didn't hear me before, thank you again, sir. Appreciate the love on the stream, man. I guess you ain't that straight. Sir? You talking about the angle of my fence? Learning here, right? Place a section with glass. Okay, so place a section highlight. Oh. Way down. Edit. Click on it, and then we're gonna glass.
There we go. Adding in more windows gives guests even more opportunities to see the animals in a habitat. It's always best to make sure the guests can get a good view into a habitat from the path they're walking on, because it makes them happy, and because this would be a pretty terrible zoo if they couldn't. The last thing we need to do is to add a donation box. You see, when guests enjoy the view of an animal, they'll make a donation. Just make sure you put them in easy-to-reach places.
Just popped in while smoking a grid over at Donnie's working on stuff. Yo, have a great night. Tell the folks I said what's up. Hope y'all have a good one. Good luck on them tracks. Enjoy all that stuff that y'all doing, man. Love to the Force 5 gang. Place a donation box. All right, we're gonna faculties. Donation box right outside.
Now, before we adopt our
ostriches, I like that.
Should unpause time. After all, if time's paused, then so are our caretakers, which will make it a bit tricky for them to deliver the ostriches.
Gotcha. Now we're gonna unpause our time. That's fine. Let's go.
By the way, as well as pausing time, you can also speed it up.
Oh, Jason Shimonati in the building. What up, Jason? How we doing, man?
Especially if you're waiting.
Appreciate the like, bruh. All is well.
To be delivered to your habitat.
To place 4 common ostriches.
To finish. All right, you've finished the habitat, so it's high time we adopted those
Mark
ostriches,
it.
don't you think?
Oh, look at that.
Let's get 4 of them in here.
And all to zoo. And all but. Jump to bulk actions. Guess we gotta do it one by one. Is that all 4? Did I get all 4 there?
While we wait for them to be collected by the caretakers and brought to the habitat, you should get it ready for them. Add a suitable feeding station, water station, and an appropriate food enrichment item. It's often best to place things like enrichments and feeding stations near to the habitat perimeter, so guests can get a really good view of the animals.
Wait for that. Look at that. Caretaker's up in here. Oh, we got an ostrich. Feeding station there. Got to add a water station as well. Full. Under the tree there. A little shade for the food, you know. I got the water out in the fucking sun. Probably a real asshole type thing to do, but that's okay. That was a food enrichment. That's food enrichment anyway. Water station we gotta set up. Okay. We're learning. We're learning. Water trough. People to be able to see. Saying food and water should go together. Let's go put it out there. Woo! Achievement time, baby. Let's go.
Oh, good to see the ostriches have somewhere they can really stretch their legs.
Excuse my friend. He's a little.
Actually run at 43 miles per hour? Oh, heaven forbid they ever escape. The speed camera fines alone would bankrupt us.
Well, Bernie certainly seems
we unlocked a
impressed.
bronze tiger
Did a
statue,
speed
y'all.
camera joke. Every time we get an ostrich.
That's what I'm talking about. Bronze tigers.
Now we made the ostriches' lives a bit better. Let's do the same for the keepers, shall we? To make it easier for the keepers to feed the ostriches and hippos, we should build a new keeper hut. Keeper huts are where the keepers prepare the food for animals, so they should be placed near to the habitats to make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking when they should be looking after the animals. You'll need to rotate the keeper hut to get it to connect up to the path.
Oh, wants me to put it right there. You see that? Rotate, fucker. Trying to learn the controls, y'all. Trying to learn the controls. Don't be... Oh, no judging. Keep going.
This keeper hut only has space for one keeper, but the
Hey, you gotta
larger
put some
keeper hut
fucking
can allow
power to
multiple
it, too?
keepers to prepare food at the same time.
Jeez.
Oh, but bear in mind that keeper huts and other staff facilities shouldn't be placed near to areas where there are lots of guests. Guests don't like seeing facility buildings, and it can affect their happiness negatively. In case that wasn't clear. Something that all facilities, shops, and a whole host of other objects need is power. And that obviously includes your newly built keeper hut. So let's place a transformer next to it, shall we?
All right, we're gonna place a little transformer. $500 for the transformer. Oh, it's got to have a roadway up to it too. I see.
The keepers can start using the hut to prepare food, and thanks to where you've put it, they won't need to walk very far to deliver it to the ostriches and hippos.
Gotcha.
Let's get on to your next objective then. Bengal tigers. We want to adopt some, but I'm afraid there's nothing ready for them yet. Head on over to the plot of land I've marked out. It's not too far away.
Oh, we got a little space here, a little land space, okay.
Righty, your next job is to build a habitat from scratch. And concrete and glass, I expect. So go ahead and build it. Just make sure that the habitat includes that big hole we've dug. Oh, and don't forget to add a habitat gate to the barrier. Oh, and make sure the guests will be able to see the tigers.
Okay. Start it over here, huh? Gotta put a little barrier in, okay? Come on, you guys. Get a gate right away. Get the gate fixed. Gate's gonna. Not sure why the gate's gonna be up there. That's okay. That's the boundary. .7. Can't do that. I'm a little confused on that and what it's asking to do right there. I'm confused as to what. I'm super confused, man. Both of y'all. fucking barriers fucking me up. Going glass, baby. Why are you doing that? God, I don't like that. I got an achievement though. Hey, Superstar comes along. Oh yeah. Yeah, cute. I keep snapping at this fucking weird ass angle.
Hey, mushroom.
Now, Bernie takes safety very seriously at his zoos, so we should probably make sure those tigers can't jump out of their habitat, don't you think? The way we'll do it is by changing the height of the habitat's barrier. Okay then, let's select the habitat barrier and then jump into barrier editing mode.
VIP guest has arrived at my...
Great! Now highlight the entire perimeter of the habitat. You can do that by selecting fence segments one by one, or select one and hold to use the multi-select mode.
But then what? Then what? Then what? That boundary. And where the fuck is the boundary? At that height. Oh, a little bit of a learning curve here.
Now that the habitat is in place, don't forget to put down a donation box near to your viewing areas. We need every dollar we can get. Especially as these tigers aren't exactly eating instant noodles for lunch.
Donation, please.
Okay, that's the habitat boundary complete, the habitat gate in place, and most importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore. I think it's time we adopted those tigers.
Hey, sounds good, Kyler. Sounds good, man. Enjoy your rest, my friend. Adopt and place 2 new Bengal tigers.
Whilst our trusty caretakers collect and deliver the tigers, let's take a look at preparing the habitat for their arrival. We'll start with the basics. Add a suitable feeding station for them. This time, instead of adding a water bowl, let's try something different. Some animals need a pool in their habitat so they can go for a swim, but they can also use it to drink from. All you have to do is make sure the banks of the pool have a gentle slope so they can easily get a nice, refreshing drink. There's already a pool excavated, but you still need to fill it with water. You should do that by going into terrain and selecting the water tool. Yes, that'll do nicely. Of course, just like the warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment. Why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items into their habitat?
Rubbing pad for them. Frozen pumpkin.
Okay, it's really starting to take shape. Now, the tigers will need a shelter in their habitat so they can hide from the guests, or more likely, the bad weather. Although, given that we're in England, you might want to think of that just as normal weather. Go on, add a shelter to their habitat. You can either build one from various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like, just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you. poor dabs. I'm sure it can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed. That's because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat. Select a tiger and bring up its information panel. Rightio. Head over to the Terrain tab. That way you can view the terrain information and see how they feel about different types of terrain. That'll tell you what the tigers need more of or less of in this habitat.
Animal needs more grass.
Okay then, open the terrain editing tool, select painting, and give them some more soil. Yes, that should help with the habitat part of their welfare.
Go. Where else? That's one. Short. Increase the intensity to 100. All good, thank you. Where else to go? Fucking 99%, come on. Ah. I'm fucking it all up.
animals need plants and trees from their own biome or continent. You know,
Thank you.
deserts, savannas, or Asia, Europe, that sort of thing.
Will do.
It looks like these tigers need a few more plants in their habitat. To get a perfect fit, use plants from the rainforest and temperate biomes that are native to Asia. Although if you have to, you can get away with using just one or the other. The tigers will also want a certain amount of their habitat to be covered by those plants. To find out which plants to use and how many, select a tiger and go to the Environment tab. Now, as you can see, some of the plants currently in the habitat aren't quite right for the tiger, like the wattle bushes. You can remove them if you want. You can find all of the plants you need in the nature section, and you can use the filters to only show the types of plants you want to see. In this case, that's plants from the rainforest or temperate biomes.
Yo, Jack, man, what's up? How we doing? On how we feeling? Remember, all that shit's costing me money too, man. Make these fucking tigers happy. Hey, we did it! Hey!
They say that good fences
Oh,
make
Ron
good
Bronchi in the
neighbors.
building as
I
well.
guess
What up,
that's
Ronnie?
doubly true when one of the neighbors is a Bengal tiger. Still, those tigers look so happy that I doubt they'd leave, even if you did poke a hole in their fence. Oh, but for heaven's sake, don't test that theory.
Oh, yeah.
Right, let's head over to the Indian peafowls. I've been told that we need to improve their social welfare.
Got a couple scenarios unlocked here. All right, items unlocked, little statues and stuff. Cool. We're gonna go locate the highlighted area over here and see what we got going.
Now then, just find one of the peafowls and
Going to sleep. Gonna play a game or two with the hoop team. Let's go, man. Hell yeah, Jack. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you coming through, showing some love. Ronnie, how we feeling, man? Get to slap that fucking like button, Ron. God damn it. Adopt and place 3 new Indian peafowls. Peafowl, all right. I gotta find one or what? Hold on. There are already some peafowls in here. There is.
Expand their social welfare, and we can get a bit more detail.
Okay. Peacock. Research these animals too. Get all these research bonuses. What the? Adopt and place 3 new. Okay, come on, come on. On here. There's none. There's none in the animal market, man. Try the whole world. Alright, what do I gotta do here? Adopt and place 3 new peafowls. Fucking spelled it wrong for one. Alright, click on it. Oh. Fucking get more. Expand social.
Now they've clearly got plenty of space and they're not stressed, but it looks like their social group isn't quite right. So let's find out more. Head over to the social tab to see what's wrong. Right, as you can see, the peafowls need their population to be larger. To solve this little problem, you'll need to adopt 3 more female peafowls. Off you pop to the animal market then.
Oh, look at that.
Good work on those peafowls. I expect they'll be delivered soon. But sadly, it sounds like our snow leopard is a bit grumpy. Let's head over there and see what's wrong with her. Just like people, animals can suffer from stress if things aren't quite right. You know, like when you see someone put in the milk before the tea bag. In the case of these snow leopards, they're a bit stressed by their lack of privacy. You can lower their stress levels by swapping out the normal glass barrier by their cave for one-way glass. It's not a cheap option, but I think they're worth the expense, don't you? This will give the snow leopards somewhere to go when they want to get away from the prying eyes of the guests.
Hi. Cave glass. Barrier section with one-way glass. Fucking get it. Don't fucking get it. Yes, good. That's annoying. Come on. Fucking doing it. Do it. Do it. I'm not fucking changing the glass here. Doing anything.
Of course, when an animal isn't in its natural biome, it's probably going to be too hot or too cold.
There we go. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know why I wasn't fucking registering.
Even with the terrible British weather,
acting stupid. Yo, Cody, what up? Thank you for the like. Hello. How we doing?
But let's start by opening up the temperature heat map and having a look-see at the temperature in the leopard's habitat. As you can see, we already have one cooler in there. Let's pop some more down and get as much of the habitat as chilly as we can. Luckily for us, this habitat already has power, but you'll need to make sure of that in the future. Just so you know, if any part of a habitat is powered, then the whole habitat will be powered.
It's wild, man. There's just so much to it. Fucking becomes overwhelming at a point. Fuck. Cooler. Had 3 of them.
You can find heat maps for all sorts of helpful things, so do be sure to explore them and make good use of them. It'll take a little while for the temperature to adjust once you've added coolers or heaters, but now we've got the coolers in, we can address the leopard's terrain welfare. You see, what the leopards really want in here is snow and rock, so let's make that happen.
Fucking snow leopard, right? Give it fucking snow.
Now then, all of that should give you a pretty good understanding of how to make animals happy. So I'd like you to go and check on all the other animals in the zoo and fix up any issues with their habitats. That'll increase the average welfare of the animals across the whole zoo. And that average welfare is a very important statistic.
There is.
Now, to quickly see how all your animals are doing in the zoo, you should head to the animal section of the zoo management screen.
What?
As you can see, this list shows you the animal's overall welfare. So if something's amiss, then you can quickly pop over to them using the locate tool. Right.
Nice.
I'm off for a cuppa while you make sure all the animals are well looked after.
And animals too. We're gonna look at the tortoise. Animal has moderate welfare issues. Enriched. Compulsion. Provided cover. Toy and food. What would the turtles like? Wait, show me! Fucker, take me to the items. There we go. Thank you. Like they're happy now. Increase the average habitat species overall welfare to 90. The play. So what's the fucking play here, huh? You guys should be good, right? I don't know. Well, welfare looks good, so I'm gonna head over to the zebra cakes. Zebra cakes need some enrichment as well. You guys need a little play toys. Freshman at 96% for these guys. Hell yeah. Zebras are good. Zebras are good. Now we need the giraffes. My favorite. The giraffes, baby.
Not bad. Not bad.
Woo! Achievement time, baby. Gold award.
To say that you've passed the first part of your training with flying
Hell
colours.
yeah.
There's still lots more to
Got
learn,
it. Very
but we'll
nice.
have to head to another one of Bernie's zoos for that. If you want
Love
to grab
it.
your passport, we'll head off, shall we?
What want me to do?
Sounds like you've got the whole zoo.
Hold up, what do you
purring
want me to do?
nicely. Well, purring, grunting, screaming, booming. All the appropriate noises. I guess I was right to hire you, huh? Don't tell her I told you, but Nancy wasn't sure you'd even last the morning. So, we're happy this is working out. And Nancy owes me a Foxy coffee. As strange as it seems, considering we just met, when I look at you, I feel like you're the child I never had.
I think we can go back. Go back. It's adventure time, man. Oh shit, Ronnie, man, level 12. Fucking getting it, Ron. That'd take me a little adventure too, you know what I'm saying? All right, bronze, silver, gold. We got 3 out of 36 there. I am appalled, Ron. Appalled. Look at me with my 162 XP. Stat train, boy. Stat train. Let's go. Let's see where we're at. What you guys got for stats? Fucking hey, 180, 20, 10, 8. Thick right there. Let's say 539 XP to get to the end of my level. They're always getting the more XP bullshit. Shaking my head. What'd you get on the last one? 15? What the fuck, Ron? I have no idea, man. I have no idea why you keep getting shit on with those little ones. I swear I didn't do it. I swear. All right. The Madagascar Simian Conservation Project. Or new.
Welcome to
Ooh,
Madagascar.
here, Madagascar.
It's quite the change of scenery from dreary old England, huh? Apart from the
Big
weather,
change of scenery.
they don't call these places rainforests for nothing.
Oh, this is cool.
The zoo you'll be working in is an ape sanctuary where we're doing vitally important conservation work. Not just for apes, but for all kinds of species. But apes, well, apes are some of the closest relatives to humans there are. And yet, the way the world treats them is like, well, very much like some of us treat our actual relatives. Anyway, that's why I'm determined that our operation here does some good. If we can all leave some part of the world in a better state than we found it, we'll have lived lives worth living.
Oh, that'd be nice.
And speaking of states, I have a horrible feeling I left the house in the right one. When I get back, I expect my life won't be worth living at all.
Oh,
What
little
do you think
booty.
of Madagascar then? Bit warm for my taste, to be honest. Anyway, this is Bernie's primate sanctuary. It's not just primates though. We've got all sorts of animals. So why don't we go and have a look at some of them, eh? We'll start by taking a look at the red-ruffed lemurs. They're the ones that look like they should be in a Shakespeare play. Come on, let's head over to them.
Maybe not. Okay, to highlighted area. Damn.
Red-ruffed lemurs are found in the rainforests of Masoala. That's in northeast Madagascar. They can actually live anywhere from 15 up to 25 years. Fancy that, eh? Okay, when you're ready, let's go find our Bornean orangutans. The Bornean orangutan is such a marvelous creature. They're always a big favourite at any zoo they feature in, and they're also the biggest tree-dwelling animal on the planet. Assuming you don't count any lions that got stuck up one. Oh, why don't you take a better look at them? Open up their information panel and go into the animal camera.
Oh, straight up monkey ass.
Aren't they just incredible?
I want no monkey ass. Your face already looks like an ass,
When you're
bruh.
ready, let's go and have a look-see at some of our beautiful bonobos.
Hey, you fucking
They're
doing?
quite the characters.
Ooh.
Oh dear! It looks like we've arrived just in time. One of the habitat's barriers has collapsed. And wouldn't you know it, one of the bonobos has made a run for it. We'll need to catch them. But before we do, we should box up the other bonobos to stop them escaping too. Select the habitat boundary to bring up the habitat information panel. Good. Now open the animals tab. Box up the remaining bonobos with box all animals. Now, we'll need a vet to recapture that escaped bonobo, but it seems our last one left to do some research in the wild. Not an ideal situation. So, we'll need to hire a replacement sharpish. Go into the staff tab of the browser. You can find all of your staff in here, but there's no time to go looking at their particulars at the moment. Hire a vet. Now place the vet on one of your paths. Oh. Great. Now let's deal with our escapee before they can cause too much havoc. Use the animal alerts to jump to the escaped bonobo. Then press Call Vet to... Yep, you guessed it. Call the vet over to capture it.
Dude's over here with a fucking garbage tipped over.
So while the vet deals with our bonobo friend, let's go
Yo,
fix
Michael,
up their
Michael.
habitat so they can't escape
Motherfucking
again.
motorcycle in the
Head
building.
back
What up,
over
Mike? Got him.
As you can see, the barrier's collapsed. Someone's taken their eye off the ball, obviously. Let's get this one replaced. Select the barrier and then we'll edit it. Delete the broken section of barrier and replace it with a brand spanking new one. Good. Now that we've done that, we need to make sure to add climb-proof barriers to the top. That way the bonobos won't be able to climb out. Just make sure you've got the correct piece of barrier selected when you do that. Okay, so go into the options section and select which side the climb-proof barrier needs to go on. And don't get it wrong. We're more worried about bonobos climbing out than guests climbing in. Nicely done. And I think it's high time we unboxed those bonobos, wouldn't you say? The poor mites will get sad if we leave them in there for too long. Select the habitat barrier to bring up the habitat information panel again. And then open the Animals tab. And finally, use Unbox All Animals to let them out. I expect some of them are bursting for the toilet.
Here we go, we got them.
So, it turns out that as well as the old vet leaving, the zoo's mechanics did too. We'll need to hire a couple of new ones so we can help stop any more breakouts. You see, mechanics do all sorts of helpful things around the zoo, but one of their most important jobs is taking care of the habitat barriers. Without mechanics around to repair them, the barriers will crack, crumble, and fall down. And before you know it, we'll be overrun with escaped animals. Head into the staff tab of the browser again.
Tiny Hands checking in. Took a flat earther to a cliff once. Demonstrate how gravity works.
I'm off for a cuppa. Oh, I think Bernie wants a word with you.
Straight up. Oh my god.
Oh, I hear you had a bit of an issue with an escaped bonobo.
Kid said.
The main thing is
To
that
the other
you
kid?
dealt with it swiftly, and more importantly,
Earth was flat
without the
until they
animals
buried
stealing
you.
someone's clothes, putting them on, and then walking out of the front gate.
You see, another key responsibility for our vets is animal research. Researching animals allows vets to unlock new enrichment items, additional information for our education resources, enhanced breeding programs, and improvements to food quality. The animals' food, not the vets. It'll take more than a research grant to improve the staff canteen. Anyway, as you can see,
reminded me of that, so that's
research is a key part of running your zoo. In order for a vet to undertake research, they require a research centre. And once again, that's something that this zoo is missing.
Oh, we got some bronze statues, some bear statues.
Now, you've probably noticed that there's already a building where I want you to build the research centre. Don't worry. You see, the building that's currently there is actually a hollow shell. So we're able to place our new building inside of it. If you select the research centre for placement and then hover over the shell, you'll see that it asks if you want to add the research centre to the existing building.
Oh, neat.
Now, select the building to add it to it. Oh, but that won't place it just yet, though. First, we'll need to rotate our research centre so it automatically connects to the path when we place it.
What the fuck is going on here? Sure, auto stacking is off to make placing the easier. I don't know why I'm having such a fucking hard time too. It's getting enough. I don't fucking know. Build me a G-hole? No. Be the height is fucked up. Check the
Splendid work. Now that we have a brand
All right, good job.
spanking new research centre, we can give our vets something to do in there. Oh, by the way, it's worth noting that the vets will only do research when they're not required to do any other jobs. That said, you can change what jobs a vet does via their information panel. But let's not worry about that just now. So, let's get our vet researching ring-tailed lemurs. Pop open the access menu, head into zoo management, then go to the vet research section.
Had to get off all those other men.
Here, you can see a list of all the animals present in your zoo, and also all the potential diseases that can occur. Now, assign your vet the ring-tailed lemur to start their research.
What?
Actually, thinking about it, I'm not sure we've got any education boards or speakers by the lemur's habitat. Let's head over there and add some, so our guests can learn all about the furry little delights.
Yeah, I'll do that real quick. We'll be right back. baby, we back, man. We back. Oh, we got some banana pudding, Robbery. Some banana pudding. Yes, indeed. All right, we're back. We got to locate the highlighted area. There it is. See
First
what we
off,
got
let's
here.
pop down 2 education boards. Place them on the habitat barriers at a height that guests can see, or, if you like, pop them down on a stand. Okay, now that they've been put into position, we have to tell them what animal to display information about. Select one of the education boards to bring up its information panel. And from the drop-down list, select ring-tailed lemur. Although I'm sure that last part was obvious. When you link an education board or a speaker to an animal, you need to make sure that said animal is close by. If it isn't, the guests will get confused and won't learn as much. Okay, now that we've done the education boards, let's pop down a pair of speakers. Speakers play audio to the guests so they can learn while they look at the animals, instead of having to go through the laborious process of reading. Oh, one thing to bear in mind is that it's important not to put the speakers too close together. If you do, the guests won't be able to understand what's being said. Now we simply need to link the speakers to the ring-tailed lemurs, just like you did with the education boards.
Pretty crazy. Crazy.
Fantastic. Oh, it's worth remembering that education boards and speakers both need power to work. They won't do much good without it. Oh, it looks as though our vet has completed their research on ring-tailed lemurs. We'll need to collect the results. Head back into the vet research area to take a look at their findings.
Sweet.
Go on, collect your research rewards. Just so you know, vets will continue to research an animal even after successfully completing a research level. I suppose when you're in the zone, you're in the zone. Well, now that we've enriched the lives of our guests, let's enrich the lives of our ring-tailed lemurs. Some animals, like lemurs, will have a climbing need. That means they have a requirement for a certain amount of climbing space. and you can fulfill that requirement by building them a climbing frame. Let's find out how much more climbing space our lemur friends need, shall we? Select one of them and bring up their information panel. Next, hop over to the Terrain tab. Now, as you can see, the lemurs need quite a lot more climbing space. But as it happens, I've already got a climbing frame blueprint built for you. So you can either pop that down or build one yourself from scratch. By the way, it's not always just climbing needs that you have to worry about. Other animals might need a certain amount of water in their habitat so they can go for a swim. They certainly do keep us on our toes.
I don't know where it says something about fucking climbing here. A climbing frame is what you want.
Oh, that's a great climbing frame for them. They're going to absolutely love it. Do you know what would make them even happier, though? Nicer food. But that's true of all of us, though, isn't it? You can unlock better quality food for animals through research. Luckily, we've already unlocked some for the lemurs, so all that remains is to make sure they get served it from now on. Let's bring up the habitat information panel by selecting the lemur habitat. Lovely. Now select the Animals tab. There we go. As you can see, we can set the food quality in here. Just open the drop-down menu and select Grade 2 Food Quality. Grade 2 Food Quality. My mouth's watering already.
Okay, highlighted area.
So, a new climbing frame and better food. Oh, you've really spoilt those lemurs rotten.
Perhaps.
Now, I think it's time we looked at one of the zoo's most important responsibilities. Releasing animals into the wild. You see, when we feel an animal is ready, we can release them into the wild. But what makes an animal a good candidate for release? Well, their age is an important factor. I mean, we can't release an animal that's a juvenile, just as we can't release one that's gotten too old. They'll also need to be fertile. After all, the idea is to repopulate the wild, so the best candidates will have a high fertility gene. And together, the age and fertility of a candidate will determine how many conservation credits we'll be rewarded when we release them.
Good story.
Now, conservation credits are vitally important. They're the lifeblood of your zoo, because earning them allows you to adopt even more animals. And what's more, the animals you can adopt will be of a higher quality. So, with that in mind, let's pop over to our orangutan habitat.
Okay, locate another highlighted area.
I'd like you to find Agang, the Bornean orangutan, in the habitat and select him, please. You can go through each orangutan in turn or select the habitat barrier, go to the Animals tab in the Habitat Information panel and find him in the Animals list. I know it's sad to see him go, but
Sad
he'll
to
be
see him
happy
go.
out in the wild.
Bye.
He's a wonderful candidate for release.
Outta
Young,
here.
strong, and fertile. Excellent work there. You've definitely
There
got
we go.
potential, you know.
Oh man.
Ah, I see you've been doing some homework. Although it hardly seems like work when you're learning about something as adorable as a ring-tailed lemur. I imagine I'd have got much better grades at school if there'd been less algebra and more aldebra. Tortoises.
He made a little turtle joke.
So far, we've done a lot of work with habitat animals, but now it's time to learn all about exhibit animals. Let's build a brand new exhibit. I've marked an area for our new exhibit. How about we head over there? Lovely. Now let's build a new exhibit in the gap that's been left. Just add it to the building like we did with the research centre earlier, then pop it into the gap. Perfect. The next thing to do is adopt an exhibit animal to go in there. How about a Gila monster? Open up the exhibit trading section and adopt one. Just as we do with habitat animals, we need to send the Gila monster to the exhibit. Select the exhibit to send it there. When you send an animal to an exhibit, it'll automatically be given the correct setup. But that doesn't mean it's completely ready for them. So let's finish it off. We'll start by adding some enrichment items. Head over to the exhibit's information panel.
Hey, Mashu.
Buongiorno, Camomina Difty.
I want to do that.
Good. Now open the Layout tab. Oh, well, it looks like we've only got the Enrichment Level 1 items unlocked at the moment. Never mind, let's turn on at least one of them for the Gila monster. As I'm sure you know by now, you can unlock more enrichment levels by having one of your vets do some research. Now we'll also need to set the temperature and humidity in the exhibit. These are vitally important for keeping our Gila monster happy and comfortable. Open the Climate tab. Here you can see the Gila monster's desired temperature and humidity. You can change both of these by adjusting the dials below. Make sure it's going to be nice and cozy. That's the ticket. And the last thing we need to look at is setting up the different windows. So open up the Windows tab. There's also an exhibit education board. Pop them down near your exhibits to teach your guests about them. Let's add one now.
Okay.
Lovely stuff. Now our guests can learn all about our venomous friend here. Right, now, I've got a bit of a big job for you. I need you to increase the number of species in the zoo. You'll probably want to adopt both habitat and exhibit animals to do so, which will mean building plenty of new habitats and exhibits for them. Go on, off you pop. I'll check in with you when you're almost done.
You are literally just getting fucked up over there, Ronnie. Holy shit, man. Ow, wow, oh, wow. Hey. Hey, sugar. You look at you. Sugar's out here visiting my park, y'all. Over here at the Cosmic Cow. No. Would you get some food, sugar? No? Oh, okay. Creeping, creeping. Yeah, I hear this. At the zoo? Alright, what's my tip? Have at least 12 species. Name more species. What is it that I need to do? What do I need to do? Add an exhibit? Oh, I need to add 2 more. Yeah. We have a burrowing cockroach yet. There we go. Gonna make them happy. Got your little Tucky Roach. God damn, man. You just, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Honestly, have no idea. The fuck? Blueprints? Something cool? Oh yeah, I'm all done with this shit. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. I'm done. Dead gang, I will see you on the next one. Definitely go fly some fucking planes, something. Kyler, welcome back. Good night. Goodbye. Take it easy. Have a good one. Y'all fucking kill it. Love y'all, motherfuckers. See y'all on the next one. Same green time, same green fucking channel, man. Night. Everybody's getting 100 fucking of XP, and Ronnie just fucking. Ugh. Understand, man. You gotta fucking build your stats. Different layers. I'm fucking puzzled. I'm puzzled. Puzzled and puzzled. Yep. Good night, gang. Piece of